Yo guys, what's up? Welcome along to another live stream here on the Chill Out Flight channel. And tonight we are down in Olbia in Sardinia, and we have a little flight up to Venice. I saw the new ITA Airways livery earlier on, and I thought it looked extremely cool, and I fancied taking it for a little spin out tonight. Even though we were going to start off in Jersey from last night, I thought, well, I had a little flight down to Olbia earlier on, and I thought we'll do the trip back up to Venice. But yeah, this is the new airline that took over from Alitalia when they went bust towards the end of last year, and it's now ITA Airways, which looks rather cool. So I thought we'd go and have a little look around and a little play in it. But yeah, that's the bit of a close-up. Very nice. We're obviously run now by the Italian government instead of obviously by Alitalia, is their national carrier. But it looks quite cool. So I thought we're going to have a little look around at it, and we're going to take it for a fly out. Yo, Ollie, how's it going, mate? Hope your day's been well. All been good. Yeah, if you do want to fly along, we are down in Olbia. We are on stand. What stand are we on? We're on a stand somewhere. Looks like we're on stand 103. There's a nice Air Italy livery across there as well. Pretty nice. But yeah, this is early evening down here in Olbia, so it'll be a nighttime arrival into Venice. So we'll hop into the flight deck and we'll get ourselves set up. The plane is, like I said, I've flown this down, so I've left most of it turned on. We just need to do the flight plan and get the passengers back on, and we'll get ourselves underway. So I'll pop you in the full screen and I'll see you on the flight deck in just a couple of seconds. There we are. Like I said, most things I left turned on from my flight down here earlier on. But we do need to do the McDo. We need to do get the passengers and get the flight plan sorted out. There we are, it's already in. Yeah, 10 degrees down here in Olbia. It's only 4 degrees up in Venice, quite chilly. We're going just to, literally just to the north of Italy up here. And not a very long flight. I think the flight's about 1 hour. Oh, quick look, 1 hour, roughly, I think it is. Yeah, 1 hour, 1 minute, so not a long flight. But it'll give us a bit longer, a little bit of a cruise. And the nice views of Italy as we're coursing up there. So we'll crack on and we'll get ourselves set up. We'll brighten up a few bits and bobs. Obviously, like I said, I've already flown down here, so most of it's already done. It's just the fuel that we need and the McDo to sort out. So if we go into how much fuel do we need, 6.2 tons. So we'll grab 6.5. That'll do the trick. And with that, we can get the passengers on. We'll go and start those going. And we'll go into ATSU AOC init press, and we'll grab that. Yeah, we are ITA 2125 from Olbia up to Venice. Estimate time on route is 1 hour 1 minute. And we're going to get the weight and balance as well. So 111 passengers only tonight. Not many. We'll get those going. And we'll hop over and do the init as well. Yeah, cost index 27, flight level 300 for the cruise. And let's go and do init B. We got 6.5 tons. And we'll grab the zero fuel weights is there. And the alternate we want to have. Ultimate being Rome Fiumicino, which is 1.9 tons. 1.9 going there. And we'll get the wind. What is the average wind? Minus 41. Gives us a headwind. Unfortunately, that might add a little bit of time on. So that's all set up. We've done that. And let's have a look at the route, and we'll grab the charts here and have a look. So yeah, we're going to start off in Olbia. We are coming off the opposite direction to where we want to head. We could have just taken off this way and gone out. But we're going to fly over a bit of the island first. Right hand turn up towards the north, and then we'll turn right again and head out towards mainland Italy. Up towards Grosseto, and then across to Florence. Up to Imola. F1 track up there. And then if we start our arrival by Porto Viro, and then we'll fly around little Arnav Star, and then in we go to Venice. Lovely. Obviously Venice being a I guess you call it a water city, can't you, I guess. So yeah, literally going to fly straight across, lots of water, nice little coastline as well, and up to Venice. Arrived onto runway 04 right, and yeah, hopefully it'll be, like I said, evening time when we get up there. So we'll go and crack on. This is the departure we're having a look at. We are doing, what are we doing? The ORBX Quebec. Have a look at that. So that's from here. Quebec comes out to here. Then we need to make that right turn again, as we saw, and then right turn again and out to Olbia, and then on track up after that. That'll be Olbia, and then out to Ibros, then we've got a long sector out to Goxin, and then we're going Goxin to Nimum and into Otgig, which is the start of our arrival. The Otgig to Echo arrival. So we're going to do that flight plan departure, and we're coming out of runway 23, and we're doing the Bag 8 Quebec. Not that one. It isn't that one, it was the one below it. 8 Quebec, there it is. We'll insert that, and into Venice, like we said, we're going into 04 right. Zulu. And it's the Otgig. Was it 2 Echo, wasn't it? I think we said Otgig 2 Echo. We'll have a look at that. That's what I said, yeah, 2 Echo. 2 Echo can go in, and that is going to go via, if we have a quick look at that. Yeah, that's the idea. It goes via Lauren at 210 knots. We can insert that as well. Brighten up a little bit of this. Yeah, if that says 53 minutes, so it's 360 miles, not far. Just be a one sector flight again tonight, because I've got some other things I need to do ready for work tomorrow. But at least we can get another flight in. That'll be 2 days with 2 streams, which is always good. So performance is next. We need to have a look at that. Got these charts. Actually, I haven't loaded them onto my iPad tonight. I'm just going to do that. Let me just quickly load that up. And we do have thrust cam working again. You can see my fat hands there. Right, so here we are. Let's get up the chart on my iPad so we can do the performance bit. That's what we need to do. Grab that. Let's bring it across. So, out of Olbia, we're off runway 23, which is 233 degrees. Elevation is not very high, it's 19 feet. Pretty much sea level. Runway length 2445. And yeah, we need the weather, don't we? That would be useful. Oop.
We're ready to go when you are.
Oh, ready already. So weather, we got wind of 240, 10 knots on the way out. 240 at 10. Outside air temperature is also 10 degrees. QNH relatively high, 1020. And we'll get the init. Where's the init stuff for our weight? 60.3. And we do a flex takeoff, config 1+F. Aircon will be on, anti-ice will be off. And CG is going to be 24.8. There it is. Yo, PC11, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, there we are, 24.8. That's the performance all set. So it gives us config 1 plus F, flex of 61 degrees, 38, 39, 40, 0.8 up for the trimmable horizontal stabilizer. That all looks tickety-boo, so we'll go and we'll enter that in. Performance, so we said 138 is V1, 139 for VR, 144 V2. Condition alt is, let me just double check on this chart. It is 6,000 feet. We're doing a flap 1 takeoff, which is up 0.8. And we've got a flex of 61. I mean, that's pretty much toga takeoff, but we'll do a flex one anyway, just for fun. And let's just quickly step through our flight plan and make sure it looks alright. Like I said, we're going to come out of 2-3, down and make that initial right hand turn out, and then we make another right hand turn up towards Olbia. We will clear out that discontinuity. There we go. Olbia, and then out to Ibros, and then tracking up to the northeast over mainland Italy. And there's that RNAV star, very nicely drawn in for our arrival. Should we wish to follow it, so that's good. Constraints and come on. Good. Go and get rid of that now. And get rid of that. And then what we'll do is we'll call the we'll call Mr. Tug Driver, and hopefully he'll get us out of here. Get a bit of
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight
fuel going through.
25. Our flight time
And
will
overhead
be roughly
lights.
1 hour and 1 minute. Now
Say,
that the
come on,
cabin
that can
doors
come
are
on,
closed,
that
please
can
make
come
sure
on,
that
why
all
not?
devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down
Might
and
as well.
stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure.
Before the
Cabin crew,
taxi
secure doors
out,
for departure.
we're gonna have where's this chart at? Go on, chart. There we go. So we are just here. We're taking out off of runway 23. So we're going to push back. We'll come out via Lima, all the way up to Alpha, and then we're going to head out that way. So to push back to our right, and straight out, right hand turn, immediately left, and then we'll follow November all the way up. So let's have a quick look outside where that will take us. Yeah, we're going to push back this way, go past that Air Italy, first right, first left, and all the way out. And there's 2-3 there. So, I mean, look at that livery. How cool does that look with the black eyeliner or face mask, or how you want to call it, around the flight deck window? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right then, let's get pushed back.
To ground. Go ahead. We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set. Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Put the parking brake off. Taking it off. There we go.
Please release parking brake.
I want to go off. There we go.
Parking brakes are released.
Parking brakes off.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence. It will start in the sequence.
Got to set that to ignition. And we'll go with engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light
Yeah,
is
in a minute we're going to make that turn to our right, and we'll get ourselves lined up, hopefully.
Fasten each of the middle fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep the seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as you may experience unexpected issues. There are several emergency
There goes that engine
exits on
2.
this aircraft.
Lovely little
To
spool up.
familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft, please refer to the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor to guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth.
Looks like I
Secure
finally
the
got a
latch
nice
band
little
behind your
pushback
head.
going on there for a
Tighten the
minute.
straps if necessary and breathe normally.
After last night's
Although
little
the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're
very
traveling with
wonky
a child or
pushback that we
someone
had.
who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it is safe.
There we go. We're going to hold that there. We'll stop
In
that
the
pushback.
unlikely event of a
And we'll set that parking brake.
life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or
Parking
between
brake
the
set.
armrests. When instructed to do
And
so,
there we can
open
start
the
engine
plastic
number
pouch
1
and
as well.
release the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly
So
on the
hopefully
right
we are
cord
facing the
all
right
way into
direction
the
now.
aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a
So we'll
whistle
start the
deflector. If necessary, your seat
start the
can
clock.
be used as a secondary flotation
We'll just
device.
wait for that engine number 1 to get itself going.
Into the straps and hug the
While it
seat
does that, we'll do
forward.
our little flight control
Please
check.
securely stow all personal items.
So we'll
Make
go
sure
full
your
up,
seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are
full
all in
down,
their full upright position.
neutral,
We remind you that this is
full
a
right,
non-smoking flight, and that includes
full left,
vaping,
neutral,
tampering with,
and then rudder,
disabling,
full
or
right,
destroying the smoke detectors located in the
full left,
laboratories is strictly
and
prohibited
neutral.
by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located
Cool.
in the seat back in front of you.
So we'll get the auto brake set to max.
Thank you for flying with us again, and we
There
hope
we
you
go.
enjoy your flight.
Is that set? And actually what we haven't got the initial stop time out of here. Let's have a quick look. Quickly get it on my iPad. It's gonna be flight level 95, so we're gonna put in 10,000. There we go. There we are, good start, engine 1. That can come off, that can come off. We can get the taxi lights on. And I think we are we're good to get out of Olbia and get our passengers up to Venice. So let's get that parking brake off. That can go back to norm. Parking brake's off, and let's give this plane a little bit of power. It's got plenty of motion lotion, so we can get ourselves out. It's going to be this first right out. Again, looks a lovely evening down here in Olbia. There'll be this right turn. Ooh. Right turn just here. It'll take us down onto Lima, and then we're going to take a left onto November. We are going to whack into the front of this bus or fuel truck. Shouldn't be in the way. Go straight through them. Let's taxi out. Let's get the flaps to flaps and travel out to 1. And we'll just quickly arm those speed brakes. Ding the cabin.
Please prepare for takeoff.
Watch what we're doing with our rudder pedals and get ourselves straight back up again. There's Foxtrot coming up, and we're going to take we're going to go a little bit further down and take this next one. And this should be Alpha. We're going to hold that. Slow down. We'll come to a stop just here. Finish off. Take a convict check. That can go back to engines, and we'll get our lights on. That can come to takeoff. That can come on also. And by the looks of things, I think we are good to we're good to go line up. Get ourselves away. Just have predicted wind shear on. One. That needs to go to there, and that can come to CAR8 ready for departure. That auto brakes will not stay on. Go. There we are. I don't think we need to stop. Nicely lined up. 50% M1. There is 1, 2 clicks forward. Man Flex 61 SRS. Auto thruster armed and blue. There's V1 and rotate, up we go. Positive climb, the gear's coming up. And away we go. So a quick look out these windows, look at the view of Olbia as we leave. Stunning little island down there in Sardinia. We climb out into the Italian nighttime. Let's leave a climb. First climb nav, 10,000 blue, and we're going to be level. Sorry, slowing down to 220 knots for this initial right turn. Which way we should be able to see out of the. I'll just get a fixed view out this wing. When we make that left-hand turn in a minute, it'll be an awesome view. There's the S speed for the flaps. They can be retracted. There they go. Nose down, and we'll accelerate to 220 knots. With that, we can get rid of the spoilers. We have got 10,000 as the initial stop climb. Wants us to be at flight level 95 or above by the time we get to Olbia. But yeah, this is our very first flight in the new ITA Airways Airbus, taken over from like I said, taken over from Alitalia, that the Italian government took over just before the end of last year. We'll pull standard across the transition altitude. There we go. There we are. Now we're going to speed up to 250 knots, and we are cruising at flight level. I think we are cruising at flight level 300. Yeah, 300 for the cruise this evening. Wind that out a little bit further now. There you go. Like I said, we got to be at plus 3,000 there. We made that 6,000 and then 9,000 by tub 2. And then out further to Olbia.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 2,000 feet, so you may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please use your seatbelt
Flight level 100.
throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line.
Just say at or above so we can go take ourselves higher. Let's get up to 300. There we go. So all we've done is we just swung ourselves round from Olbia. As you can see, we came out this way. We're spinning ourselves back around now to head to the northeast and up over mainland Italy. That way we can at least we point in the right direction for now. 10,000 feet, relatively stable, so we can get the landing lights off. Seatbelt signs come off as well. Passengers can go to the toilet after all the free champagne they drank in the airport before we left.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when needed in case of unexpected turbulence.
There we go. Olbia coast. It looks rather nice. This I do like flying into Olbia. It's an awesome approach. We come into runway 23 over the island, and then out over the sea again for the arrival. We did that a couple of weeks back, and it was absolutely stunning. Cool. Yeah, flight time's not long. We've only got 336 miles left to run on this. Not a very long flight. But yeah, we'll do this one sector tonight, and then we'll do a longer flight tomorrow night because I'm not at work over the weekend. Thank goodness. So tomorrow night, I'm thinking we're gonna fly the Tolus A32NX plane tomorrow night and take that for a spin out just to compare how it works with the flight dynamics of MSFS to X-plane. But we're going to head on down to Mallorca, fly down to Palma for Balearic Fridays, and come back with people after a bit of winter sun. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow evening. We'll fly down with TUI and have a nice bit of X-plane action tomorrow night, I think. We'll have the advantage with the Tolus. We do have terrain radar works, and we do have VNAV, LNAV, and everything else that's associated with the Tolus as well. So it'll be good fun to have a look at that. And we're going to take that down from London Gatwick all the way down into the Balearic Islands. It'll be a nice little flight. It'll be about 2 hours flying time, more or less, tomorrow night. So yeah, we can have a bit of a chat and crack on and have a look down towards Spain, which is what I normally did last year. Every Friday was a Balearic Friday cruise down from either the UK or somewhere into one of the islands. Yeah, almost flight level 200 for 300. 10,000 feet left to go. Very good. And with that, get a bit of music on, I reckon. Even got the ITA cups in. Those Slurper coffee. Very nice. Italian beans in the cup. Have a quick look at the wind for this on this flight plan a little bit. Yesterday we had a hellish. We're actually going up to 3.2 by Ibros. So we're heading towards Ibros next. So we can get up to we'll shove 3.2 in. Higher we go, the better. Yeah, we had a hellish wind, about 91 knot tailwind last night down to Jersey. So let's have a quick look at the winds down here for tonight. 60, 61, 54, 72. And yeah, light winds when we arrived down at Lauren. That looks alright. We should have about a headwind. I would have thought shortly we're going to have a headwind. We made this left-hand turn in a minute. I've got the yeah, let's take a look at another look at this livery for ITA, the new Italian Airways. There it is, in all of its glory. Does look quite smart, I have to say. Italian flag at the back, and also on the engines. And the black face mask around the flight deck window looks nice as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll do have a quick look at the let's have a quick look at the charts for the arrival. It's obviously not been that long a flight. We need to start thinking about the arrival as well, when we might need to descend. So we are coming in via ORBX. So flight level 110, not above that. And we got 9 miles to lose. That'll be fine. We could do that. Not above. Not above, not above, and then 4,000 feet at Laren. So if we aim to be a flight level 110 by ORBX, and then from ORBX we can descend down to 9,000 feet, and we just keep losing the height. It looks like a continuous descent arrival, pretty much, because we're going to go down from 110, then we get down to 6,000. 5,000, 4,000, and the platform altitude is 3,000. So yeah, we're going to come in this way by Laren and in. Obviously nothing too exciting this side of the airfield. 1,800 feet, and then 2,400, 2,700 to the east and to the north. Sorry, to the west, southwest and northwest. Yeah, so we can plan to be. We're planning to be maybe flight level 100 at ORBX. Let's go and have a quick look in here. Flight level 100. We're cruising at 320. We want to be flight level 100, so that's 97, 69 miles from ORBX. There, 69 miles, put that in for radius. And then we're putting LIPZ as well for the arrival. And we're going in 04 right this evening into there. So radial is going to be, quick look, it's going to be 219 degrees. There's a radial out, you can see already, and there's our top of drop. So we can cut off a few miles if we don't want to fly this little back and forth. And this, as long as we end up being 3,000 feet via the ILS, then it'll be all good. Cool. Okay, alright, let's have a quick look and get back in here. I'm not sure where this reckon's going, but we're heading off. For some reason. Have a quick look where should we be heading to. Yeah, we're going a little bit, it's going a little bit skew if. Let's have a look what's going on. Yeah, we are heading direct to somewhere. Oh look, we're going back to Olbia. That'll be the reason why you can't find. So this is the experimental version of the fly-by-wire. It's trying to go back to Olbia. So we'll take a direct to what we got next. We are passing Ibros. So let's go direct to Goxin. That should sort out the flight plan. There it is. Oh, there's Alexa kicking in the background. Right, that should put us back on track. We are Mac out. Should be Mac out cruise, I'd have thought. But I think that'll be because that reckons 300. We are cruising at 320. We are Mac out cruise. Yeah, we didn't take much alternate fuel or extra fuel even. We've got 5.3 tons left, and we'll go back down here a minute. Just double check. We actually have got enough to get there. And what we need to be at Goxin when we arrive. Ibros, oh, holy moly. Ibros, we needed to have 4.9 at Ibros. Goxin, we need 3.9. So it's taken a ton between these 2 points, a ton of fuel, more or less. That's going to be, that'll make us a 4.3 pretty much at Goxin, and that's reckons we wanted 3.9, so we're still going to have a good 500 kilos extra. Bit on TCAS there to our right hand side. Right into the front, can we see? No. It's probably about 40 miles away, so we zoom out. Yeah, 30. Cool. So they're coming up to mainland Italy now, so we can see our tracking. There we are. We left Sardinia, up passing Corsica, then towards mainland Italy now, and up to the north and towards Imola, and into Venice shortly in about 40 minutes, more or less. You can see our topper drops in about 130 miles, pretty much. We think we're going to go to Goxin, or to Goxin, which is well within our descent. That's going to take us 17, 12. That's going to take us about 22 minutes. So yeah, so top of descent is going to be in about 18 or 19 minutes. It should be quite nice arrival into Venice. Just looking at the chart, we need to tune any VORs for anything of any interest. There's a Tessera one which is at the airport, which we could tune that in 15.3, just for the sake of having something in it. 15.3. We'll put that on VOR 1, and let's go down and put something in the progress. What should we put in there? Have a look. Let's tidy up this. We don't need that, and we don't need that. So we could put in, we can put in Otgig, the start of the arrival. Put that in. 188 miles to there, just for a bit of a situational awareness, so we know what we're doing. It's already identified the VOR as well. It's rather cool. And Get rid of all of that as well. So, there we are. Let's take another quick look at this. I do like this this livery. Pretty cool. Not that you can see much of it now, but yeah, I do like the new ITA Airways. Very nice. There, yeah. So again, obviously no terrain radar, no weather radar either. This is the, like I said, the experimental version of... That should have been locked. The experimental version, latest one of the fly-by-wire mod. Like I said, tomorrow night we are going to have a trip out in X-Plane tomorrow and take the Tolus 321 from London Gatwick down to Palma in Mallorca. For Balearic Fridays, we're going to give that whiz out. We haven't flown X-Plane properly for a while. We did a quick one the other week in the A340-600, just from Newcastle down to Gatwick. But I fancied a proper spin out in the Tolus, so we're going to take that tomorrow. And I'm not at work at the weekend, so we can do a bit of a longer flight tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon. So that should be quite good fun. And we'll get to check out the flight dynamics compared to MSFS in X-Plane as well, which will be good fun. So tomorrow, guys, if you look in the Discord, if you are a member, then that's where I'll post the times that we're going to fly tomorrow. And if you do want to fly along, you can you'll find all the information in the Discord. There is the link. I just popped it in the chat for you there. Hit that, join the Discord and find out when we're going to fly, where we're flying and what we're flying. We are live on Twitch obviously and on the YouTube as well. So if you are there, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are enjoying it. If you're not, then, well, you don't have to, obviously. But it is free, doesn't cost a penny. And you can come and join us on our adventures in virtual Simland when we fly about. And if there's anything you do want to know that I may happen to know the answer to, then feel free to ask as well. Obviously I do this for fun, so it's not like I don't know every single thing about an Airbus, obviously, but I can get it in the air, I can get it on the ground, and I do know other bits and bobs. So if you do want to know anything that I may be able to help with, then feel free to ask, drop it in the chat, and I'm sure we'll be able to help you out.
Starting our in-flight meal service. Please look in your seat back for our menu, and one of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order. If you would like to order additional...
I'm not sure if I got it right. But hopefully, if you're watching it on YouTube, you should be able to type in !route, and it might give you some information. See if it does. I'm hoping it should, which I've just tried out now to see if it does. It should give you the route information for this evening's flight if you wanted to fly along. But clearly, oh, there we go. Half an hour later with stream elements popping up. There it is. That's quite good. I'm quite pleased I managed to get that to work. Excellent. Yeah, there you go. You can use !route if you do want to fly along. Give us the routing that we're flying at the minute. Let's grab some weather down in Venice, just to see what is going on, and if we need to think about anything else. So what's the wind? 273 knots, flight winds, variable 230 to 300, 5,000 visibility broken, 3 degrees, rather chilly, 1019 for the QNH. Here we got mist. Clear skies, but with a bit of mist, so the visibility is not very good. 5 5,000. So broken. Yeah. So what is the what's the minima in? Have a look here. Yeah, 207 feet. Basically, it's sea level. Obviously, isn't it, being in Venice? But as long as the visibility is better than 207 feet, then we'll be good for this arrival. 80 miles, top of drop. Should be almost there. There's it. The coast of Italy. Coming up. Cool. So we've got an extended center line. We could just ping off there now and just fly that and direct straight line, and we'd be there. Runway in Venice, size-wise, rather long, 3,300 meters. So we can take low auto brake for that arrival. And we're going to go for exit Echo, and that'll take us into the main terminal. There is no, I don't have any scenery down here for Venice, but we'll have a look when we get there. It's still a nice arrival, even with the default scenery down this way. Very nice. In fact, I'm sure I haven't got any. There you go, there's our departure. That's the little wobble that the flight plan had. We should have kept tracking the purple line, but we'll get there. We made that right hand turn out over the sea. There we are, mainland Italy coming up, and this is where we're going to end up in Venice. Just here when this decides to load in. There we are, look at that. That's the arrival. We should have a nice view. The city of Venice, there it is. That is something else, that, isn't it, really, when you look at it. Cruise terminal. And there it is. If you land here, then you'd have to get a boat from the airport out to wherever you want to be in Venice. How far can you zoom in? Can we see? I mean, that's pretty special, isn't it, really? Imagine living somewhere where you have to take a boat instead of a car. Or gondola. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, top drop coming in. Cool. And let's see how far that is now. That's less than 80 miles. Yes, within 60 miles now. So start thinking about that. We are going to go down to we said flight level 100 initially is what we're going to do for that arrival. Back on the flight plan. We have left to run 184 miles to hot gig 123. That's where we want to be at flight level 100, and we need 69 miles to make that happen. So as that happens, guys, I'm just going to quickly go and grab another drink and see what we can. Can't really see much, can you, out there? Just going to go and grab a quick drink before we start this arrival. I'll leave you in that kind of view for now, and I'll be right back in just 2 minutes, guys. And guys, I'm back. Finally got another drink. Hop in. Copper drop will be coming up shortly. Less than 30 miles now, so we're going down at flight level 100, so we'll put that in the window ready. Yeah, our flight level 100 set there. And that one's from destination station. We'll get that in a minute or two. So just for perspective on the map, we are heading towards, at the minute, heading towards Florence. And then this is the rest of our routing for tonight. And that's where we're going to aim to be, flight level 100, bang in the middle between 110 and 90 there. And we'll fly this RNAV star into Venice. Missed approach time, so look what we need to do. Just a missed approach, proceed runway heading to 5,000 feet at 2 miles from the Tercera VOR. We're going to make the right turn at maximum 200 knots on track 117 degrees and proceed to Papa Zulu 703, which is here. We're going to turn right to Accardo, and then we're going to hold down here. If we need to, hopefully not. Runway elevation is 0 hectopascals. And look, transition by ATC. Yeah, runway's out. It's literally, obviously, sea level 7 feet, if that. Oh, there we are. That is the approach briefed. We know what we're doing there roughly. And it looks like it'll be a continuous descent arrival in once we get down to flight level 100 at Optic. We'll keep coming down. From Optic we'll go down to 6,000 feet. From there down to 5,000, 4,000. It'll be 4,000 via Larin at 210 knots. And then 3,000 feet is the ILS platform. The RadNav we've got tuned Victor Tango Sierra 10995. Just check that. 10995 Victor Tango Sierra. And the final course is 039, which that has nicely coded in there for us already. Fuel wise, got plane left 2.3 when we arrive, and fuel. We didn't take quite enough to get to Rome Fiumicino, but hopefully we're not going to have that issue. We don't need to go there anyway tonight. We do have that headwind, 58 knot headwind, slowing us down just a smidge. Yeah, been a relatively smooth flight so far. Brilliant. Oh, top drop. Keep an eye on that. We're going to go past it. Going in very quick. 5 miles. And there it is, guys. Top of drop. First idle, open descent, and down we go. Flight level 100 incoming for us very soon. There we go. Down we are. Little lumps and bumps coming in. That wind just crept up a little bit, 62 knots now on the nose. Actually getting quite bumpy now. I think we are going to have the seatbelt sign on just for a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it is time to return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
There we are as we cross overheads. Heading just up towards Imola, so the F1 circuit is just ahead of us. We did just pass over a little bit of high ground, which may have caused those few lumps and bumps we just had. I think that descent is rather rapid. Let's have a quick check at our... Do that and we'll get some destination weather in as well. A bit of LIPZ put in there. There it is. Load that up. So we got QNH 1019. Temperature rather nippy, 3 degrees. Wind is 282 knots. And we'll get the barrel ref off the charts, which is gonna be 200. I would have thought, yeah, 207. Obviously with Venice being at sea level. That gives us a clean speed of 200 knots, slats at 182, flaps 141. We got a VAP of 127, VLS 122. So we're losing another 14,000 feet, 14, 28, 30. We need 32 miles roughly, and we have 49. So that, let's do a little bit of finesse with VS. Knock that back to 2,000 feet per minute. We don't need to be going down that quick. Seatbelt signs are on for that little bit of turbulence we had, but we can probably knock them off a little bit longer. They can come back on shortly for our arrival.
You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when needed in case of unexpected turbulence.
See a bit of that low cloud there, a bit of mist. I think we got that as we arrive into Venice. An airport just down there as well. $100 miles left to run. Progress wise, 41 miles now to lose. 10,000 feet, so we just need 30 miles really, so even that is a bit much. Let's try 1,800 feet per minute. Just to, we don't want to be too low too quick really. We'll keep it coming down nice and gentle. I could think about cutting the corner a little bit as well. See if we can. Yo, Ollie, at the weekend, can you do a flight from Gatwick to Aqaba? Aqaba, ooh. Never been there. It'll be quite fun. I can see, Ollie, if I can make time. If not, I can certainly plan it to see if we can make some time. Just obviously, with obviously working and my two kids obviously being off school and my missus wanting to do stuff as well. 5-hour flights sometimes can take a bit of planning to work out. So if we were going to cut a corner and skip some of this out, the best was to go to Papa Zulu 735. Can we do that? Can we skip a bit? Let's have a look. Papa Zulu 735, we need to be at 5,000 feet and 210 knots. 5,000 feet, 12,000, 12, 24, 36. We need 36 miles to Papa Zulu 735. Have we got enough mileage? 26, we need 34. So it will be slightly high. We did that. We kept that coming down to 6,000. Direct. 735. Direct. There we go. Yeah, that works. We'll go back into open descent. And we'll take a bit speed brake as well. And thrust cam seems to have given up yet again. What's it? Keeps turning itself off for some reason. I don't know why. See if we end up slightly high on this arrival now, because we've cut that corner. 49 minutes in. I reckon 1 hour 1 minute for the arrival. So that time includes our pushback. Yeah, back at 210 now. Might be able to. I was just thinking about that flight, Ollie. If you're still in the chat, yeah. What we could do is I could probably do a split stream where we stream the first kind of like hour and a half. I'll leave the sim running and we'll come back for the last hour, for example. And do the and fly the arrival. That way I can still go do stuff with my boys and wife and let the plane fly itself, and then come back for the we'll stream the arrival as well, so kind of like we'll still be streaming for 2.5 hours. That way we get the departure out and a bit of the cruise, and then we get the arrival, if that works out. I'll pop it in the Discord, Ollie, if I on what day we're gonna do it, either Saturday or Sunday. But I'm sure we can do that. Could work out quite well actually. So arrival wise, we should be nipping on the bottom of this chart. There we are, heading directly to here. Okay, they're coming up actually 5,000 feet. We are going to be pretty high. Pretty high. So we need 18 miles. We have, how much have we got? 18 miles. We got 10. We could do with an extra 8 miles, really, to continue that. Let's just whiz off a little bit. Not too far off, but if we whiz off just a little bit, just give us those extra few miles just to slow down and get the height off. Get some lights on. There we go. Got a good seatbelt signs already on. We get that up as well. Could just increase the VS as well. Just get that off. We'll increase our speed a bit, but if we can get that height off quicker.
Your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat.
So 5,000 feet, and then we're going to go to 4,000. No worries, Ollie. 4,000 then 3,000, so we'll come down 5,000, so we need to lose another 4,000, which is 12 miles we need. We should really have come off that arrival. I thought about that a little bit earlier. So we're going to go straight through the localizer. What I'll do is I'm going to swing this round just a little bit further. We head this way for just a little bit more, then we'll come back and swing back round again when we've lost that height. But that wasn't really the best planned out arrival. That was a bit of a mess. And that gives us time to we'll activate that approach phase now as well. We can get the QNH 1018 now. We are flying slightly away from the airport, but we will be able to work our way back in now. That height's now coming off nicely. Let's go back into open descent. We'll spin ourselves back round, and that way we have the height off. We have the height off, we get the speed off, and we're going to have a look at this ILS. There's the 5,000 feet we wanted, that's fine. Really good, let's get the charts up and have a look. Max 210 knots, which is fine. We've activated the approach phase now. We can just keep bringing that right the way back round. And we should. .039 was the intercept course, so we'll bring that right round to 0.04. 040, that should put us back on that blue line. And we can get our way in. There it is. Perfect. Oh, excellent. Let's have a quick look at the chart now to see if that's lined us back up of where we want to be. Which it has, there we go. Straight line in now, straight across, and in we go. So we got 46 miles left to run. We're at 5,000 feet. I want to have a little bit of daylight just to see this arrival. Just a nice evening glow. That'll do. Look at that. Perfect. We look outside now. Did say it was misty. Right, those speed brakes can go away. How cool does that look? Definitely worth a screenshot. Yeah, about 20 miles we'll get the ILS, and then we should get the ident. We are in heading mode as well, but we could the next waypoint on there really going to be Lauren, isn't it? Really, so we go direct Lauren. That'll tidy up the ND. There we go. Perfect. Height's off, speed's off. We're lined up nicely. Next down is going to be 4,000 feet at Lauren. We only need 3 miles from there. Can't see much out the window at the minute. Clouds just starting to dissipate as we further go in. You can see a little bit here now what we're doing. So we said we can take auto brake low for this arrival. There it is. Tessera VOR's just popped up 40 miles out. We'll take auto brake low. We don't need speed brakes anymore, so let's just get the spoilers armed. There we are. There's a bit of Italy popping in now. Quite nice, isn't it? Actually. Pretty cool. And there we are. Airport is directly ahead of us, just down here somewhere. Guessing where Adrian is. Or Adriano, sorry. That's where he could be, I'm assuming, on the ground down in Venice. And we said when we get there, 04 right, we're going to come off. Let's have a look. 04 right, ideally Echo somewhere around there. We'll cross 04 left and into the main terminal down here somewhere. That's general aviation, so we're going to end up somewhere towards Mike is where we want to be. That's the plan. Always good to have a plan. Hopefully it goes well. Lauren 12 miles out, we need to be 4,000 Lauren. We'll get that set ready. And if we quickly check for Lanta, we can see our little squiggle to get the height off that we did. Let's have a quick look at that. There it is. We're coming in nicely, realised too high, too fast. Whoop, out we go and back in. That got the height off, got the speed off. And it was pretty nice descent, that little cut through. We were aiming to be here, but obviously we were just a little bit too high. Cool. Right. Very misty. Temperature down there, it says +7. We are going to come down. We might have just a little bit of anti-ice on. Ready for that. Let's come down to 4,000 feet. Actually, managed descent will be fine because we're only about 1,000 feet per minute. be fine. There's the ILS. Lock. Approach. AP2. Lock star. It's now dragging us onto the localizer. Hardly any wind. 2 knots now. Yeah, I'm assuming Adriano is on the deck in Venice. 4,000 feet. Come on, the localizer now. We get the glide. When do we get the glide? Glide slope is 11.2 miles from the Tessera VOR, or 9.4 from the ILS DME. So 9.4 miles is when we want to expect the glide slope. Anti-ice can go off now, actually. So we'll think about configuring ourselves in just a few minutes. I think that might be quite good for a view. There, we'll start coming down to 3,000 now. That's the platform altitude for the ILS. And we are looking pretty good. There's Alt Star, that's our final altitude now. Before we start down on the glide slope. $15 miles out. Still definitely a bit misty as we go down shortly. That's 30 miles. I reckon we can take flap 1 pretty much now, just to get ourselves slowing down a bit. Glide's alive. So the spoilers are armed. We are going to have, if that will stay on, low auto brake. Massive runway. The Fly Live has decided to have itself an issue again. It's going to work. Fly Live has gone to pot. Some reason. There's glide slope start. See if that brings it back to life. There we go. Let's take flap 2. And we'll kill the music for this approach, get the sim volume up so we can hear the callouts. Sim volume's up, there we go, we are flap 2 on the localizer, on the glide. Runway should be somewhere here, 7 miles ahead of us. We can take flap 3. So here we are into, hopefully trusting the instruments into Venice.
Please prepare for landing.
Gear down, flap full. And that's us. Established. Established, nicely configured. Speed's coming back now, down to VAP. Look quite a little bit fast. I would like that to come off a little bit quicker than that. The minute there is the runway there, we can finally see it. There's the outer marker. Get my feet on these rudder pedals ready. Creaky chair. Thousand feet, we are checked and stable. Did the pappy lights anywhere? Uh-oh. Think that might be a sim crash. Could be a sim crash. Hoping not. Oh, come on. I think the sim may have had it. It'll teach me from fiddling with views on a final approach. Give that a couple of seconds. I don't think this sim's going to recover from that. Navigraph has now just said it. A running simulator cannot be detected. Yeah, I think that is unfortunately, guys, that is game over on that. Yeah, that has completely had it. It's cooked. Yeah, that's not even picking us up as moving anymore either. Bollocks. Wonder if I can do this. Can this bring it up? You're gonna come back to life? Are you coming back to life, sim? No, you're not. Obviously not. It stopped altogether. Right, guys, I think we're gonna have to quit that, unfortunately. That is going to be that. Yeah, there we go. Crashed. Completely crashed. Guys, unfortunately, that's one or two sounds you don't want to hear. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to call that a night because I've got other stuff I need to go and do. Which is not ideal, obviously. So yeah, we're going to have to leave that there. We will come back. Obviously, tomorrow night we are going to do a longer stream. We will use Explain tomorrow night. I'm not entirely sure what happened there with MSFS, but guys, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have time to restart to do that tonight, so I will leave it there. Thanks for coming along, guys. Thanks for those of you that followed and subscribed. I do apologise for a dodgy, crappy MSFS sim yet again. And I will see you all tomorrow night where we have a bit of a longer flight in in X-plane down to Mallorca. Yeah, apologies for the unexciting end to see the arrival into Venice, but that is MSFS for you on the whole. So it works most of the time, but sometimes it is a bit crap. So guys, yeah, I will see you all tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon. I'll post them in the Discord when we're going to go. But yeah, I will leave that for now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening, and see you all in the skies tomorrow.